everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and today I'm going to show you how to boil dried rigatoni pasta. Now, this is an Italian pasta, it's a short pasta, and in fact it's my favorite short pasta. So it's a little tube, and then they've got little ridges on them, and that helps the sauce kind of stick to them so you can get a little more sauce. Now these are great just to boil up and use in a sauce that way, or you can boil them up and then put them in a baking pan and let them kind of bake with cheese and breadcrumb topping or whatever the heck you want. Today I'm going to combine it with spaghetti sauce, so make sure you check out our show for how to make and can spaghetti sauce. That's what we're using. Now you can get rigatoni fresh as well, but I'm going to show you how to do the dry. The dry by far is the most popular and easily acquirable at a grocery store. Okay. On my stovetop I have a very large pot of water that is about to boil. I'm putting in 1 bay leaf and maybe at least a teaspoon of salt. You want to put, you know, however much you like, but you want to be able to at least taste that in the pasta. It's going to season the pasta already. So you'd probably do yourself a service if you put a couple teaspoons of salt in there. Alright, we're going to let that come up to a ferocious boil before we add the pasta. Alright, so in go my rigatoni. The water is boiling furiously. Now, we want to bring this back up to a boil as quickly as possible. You could even put a lid on there, a jar. Anyway, bring it up to the boil as fast as possible, then turn it down to just the simmer. However, throughout this process, I want you to keep stirring it intermittently, okay, so that these guys don't stick. They tend to stick the most at the very beginning, so give them a good stir. Alright, this pasta is done. The way to tell is just by trying it, testing the texture. So I tried one, it's just a little bit less done, it's a little bit harder than what I would typically serve just ready to go on a plate, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit of this pasta liquid to my tomato sauce on the stovetop that's simmering and getting ready. So that's homemade as well. So let's strain this up. Okay, so that's how you boil dry rigatoni pasta. It's that simple. Now if you want to serve this just straight away with sauce, go ahead and let it go maybe another minute or so, but you just want to test it and make sure it's the texture that you prefer. That's it. Gorgeous. My grandmother used to make rigatoni all the time, and she would use that to make rigatoni and cheese for me, like a mac and cheese. Oh, that's why I love rigatoni. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a casserole with this. Make sure you check out our show for how to bake rigatoni with Italian sausage, tomato sauce, and mozzarella cheese. You're gonna like that too, alright? So typically what I like to do after I've strained it is I put it right back into the pot. If I'm serving this up just as a pasta dish and not baking it, I douse it with a little bit of olive oil, maybe a couple of tablespoons, and I just make sure they're nice and coated. That way people can come and serve themselves, or you have a couple more minutes to get the rest of dinner prepared so that these guys don't stick together. If you don't do that, those pasta shells, those rigatonis are gonna stick right together. So, there you go. That's it. That's it. That's all. Follow me on Twitter at cookingwithkimE with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. You can check me out on instagram.com/webchefofalltrades. My shows are on iFood TV at my.fossum.tv/cookingwithkimberly. youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. You can find my channel on Roku Cooking with Kimberly, and I'm also syndicated on Apple TV and Amazon and a few other places. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going on in your culinary world, alright? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye!
Thank you.